First of all, thank you for your very kind words indeed. I'm very humbled by the journey that you set out and in the way in which you've described it. But thank you. It's very much appreciated. But perhaps then, also, first, allow me to pass on my warmest congratulations to every one of the young people who are receiving their Duke of Edinburgh Bronze and Silver awards today. I am delighted and hugely honoured to be asked to present these. In achieving this award, every one of you will have learned new skills and also made a valuable contribution to the local community here in and around Kilmacombe in your volunteering. Each of you will also have been tested in one way or another. And I hope that to some extent at least, you'll have found yourself outside of your comfort zone. I'll return to this thought in a moment or two. As an assessor and a supervisor with the Bronze and Silver expeditions, I've seen firsthand just how many of you have grown measurably in confidence and stature during your expedition journey. Over the years, I've heard many people reflect that it was the expeditions that shaped the defining memories in their Duke of Edinburgh experience, where their learning about themselves was the most telling and therefore the most valuable. St Columba's School has a long and impressive record in delivering the Duke of Edinburgh scheme. And if I may, I'd like to share with you just three of my own reflections on what it is that makes the Duke of Edinburgh scheme so special, both for now and in the seeds that it might be sowing for you in future years. First off, in my experience, achieving a Duke of Edinburgh qualification will make you stand out to a future employer. Now, this should not be the only reason for doing the award. And having the award on your CV will not in itself get you a job, but it might just get you an interview. And then if you have the opportunity to speak with confidence and passion and enthusiasm about how the award has shaped your own development and your ambitions along the way, it seems to me there's no better platform that might allow you to shine through to a prospective future employer. So do have a think about that. Second, I've already touched on how the award, and especially the expedition, can provide the wherewithal to take you out of your comfort zone, albeit in a safe and supervised environment. I really do hope that all of you will have experienced this for yourselves in some measure, because it's these occasions of uncertainty and discomfort that very often begin to shape our internal capacity to work well under pressure. And when you find yourself on an exposed piece of ground and in the rain, coming in sideways and you're tired, and there's still some way to go to the campsite, developing the capacity to dig deep into your reserves and find that extra spark of determination to get you and your team through is, for me, what the expedition is all about. And if you can still do your bit and work hard for your team, and you and they are up against it, then I promise you there really is no sense of personal achievement that is more real or more rewarding. Now, of course, the expedition is not always going to be like that. And my final reflection is to say that now you've experienced something of the outdoors, perhaps some of you for the first time, I hope that whether or not you go on to take gold, that you'll continue to enjoy this experience and explore further. Whether for you this is walking in the hills, a kayak on the loch, or a mountain bike, it doesn't matter. When you develop a taste for the outdoors, it's a recreation and a pleasure that you can return to time and again. And it's something that can, and I hope will, remain with all of you for the rest of your lives. I've enjoyed my time volunteering with the school enormously. For me, it's been a supremely happy experience that I have always looked forward to and never gone home disappointed. Just the opportunity to make a contribution in some way to the school and the Duke of Edinburgh scheme, and in turn to all of you, has for me been its own reward. My own thanks are due to Mrs. Carol Marr, who recruited me, and to Mr. Gary Smith for his unfailing leadership and support and good humour over our time together with the summer expeditions. And it's also been a great pleasure to work with Mr. Gordon McConnell, who has so quickly and ably taken up the reins of outdoor education at the school. One cannot but feel that this is all in good hands.